to Gauteng again. And there you see our Heidi Jokos. Hello to you, Heidi. You're in Tembisa this morning. What does it look like where you are?
Yes, indeed, Gareth. We are in Tembisa, where we are expecting Basic Education Minister Andrew Motshekga, together with the MEC for Education in the province, Panyaza Lesufi. And we do know that this is one of the 60 vaccination sites that will accommodate and assist teachers to get vaccinated, and all those in the education, basic education sector here in the province. We know it's just over 100,000 that are expected to get vaccinated, but we are joined by spokesperson Steve Mabona. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Mabona. It's very early start. Is Gauteng ready to vaccinate educators?
Look, we are ready. I mean, we had meetings throughout the day yesterday just to finalize and make sure that everything is on board. We received a thumbs up from all our districts. And yes, you know, we are ready. I mean, the scheduling has been done. We know which educator is coming, and the others, they will know as well, you know, during this period on when their turn will be coming. But we want to encourage those that are still not willing to do it to, you know, come forward and make sure that we undertake this process.
When you say those that aren't willing to do it, are you finding that there's a lot of hesitancy or reluctance from those in the basic education sector in the province to not really get the vaccine? We spoke to a few educators yesterday who said they are a little bit reluctant and they're a little bit upset that they don't have an option to get the Pfizer vaccine, and they are told they will be getting Johnson & Johnson.
Well, there are those that will be, you know, skeptical to take, but that's why we say we encourage, you know, everyone to, you know, come forward. There's an opportunity that prevailed. There are people that would have been, you know, happy to receive. So our sector is fortunate enough. You cannot, you know, not re-emphasize that. Sector is fortunate enough to be prioritized because of you know, the sector must continue and make sure that we don't lose a lot of curriculum time, as we have lost so much. So educators need to be mindful of the fact that actually they are fortunate and they need to grab this opportunity.
Speak to us about scheduling. We know that many are concerned teachers are going to be taken out of schools and there might be a disruption to classes. Speak to us how that process is going to unfold, and if teachers have actually been informed of what to do and where to go as of today.
Well, as education, we will not participate in disrupting of education. That's why even if we do events in our schools, make sure that we do it very early. You know, 30 minutes, 1 hour, we're done. We off the school. So we're not going to be participating in the disruption of schooling. So our scheduling is quite clear. Not all people will be going out to say they are going to the site and they will be vaccinated and they go home. After that process, because the sites are very close to our schools, after the process, they need to go back to school and make sure that we manage the process of the curriculum, because that's what is important. So the scheduling is well managed to a certain extent that there will not be any disruption, and even those that are in admin, even the support staff as well, not everyone will go at the same time. We'll just make sure that we manage that process. And they've, you know, district have already actually indicated that their plans are very tight, and they've demonstrated actually to us that that will be well managed.
Okay, great. Thanks so much for your time, Steve. So I think that just provides clarity in terms of it's all systems go here in Gauteng province, and there will be no disruptions to schooling, because we do know that teachers will be requested to not be at school for the period that they have received that they need to go and get the vaccination, but not everybody will be scheduled at the same time. There's clear scheduling at over 60 vaccination sites here in Gauteng. So, Gareth, we'll just have to wait and see come 8 o'clock when the MEC arrives, as well as the Minister, to see whether or not there is an appetite for teachers to be getting this vaccine, as we have been getting an indication that there is a little bit of reluctance from educators and support staff in basic education in Gauteng.
That's right. 45 minutes from now, it takes us to 8 o'clock, doesn't it, Heidi Jokos? We're back to you again when that gets underway. Very keen to see how many teachers teachers come out and roll up their sleeves for this. Heidi Jokos, thank you to you in Tembisa. Back to her again later. We also had Des and Tathia in Kwamashu down in KZN. Now, I'm sure you're